Live from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Starling Marte leading things off and takes a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
That one off the mark. Ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's down and away.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Man at first, 1 away.
Come on, Mackenzie.
Swing and a ball ripped right field. And that one back. And that one is gone. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run. 113 miles per hour off the bat, but you know, it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch, and it didn't need to be. That thing was torched.
1 out, base is empty. And now it's Mark Vientos. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
The 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
One ball, two strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Late on that fastball.
I got one ball,
Bases
one strike.
empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Put your hands up. It's a new sheriff in town. Everybody get up, get down and
Back here in Nationals Park. And today's starter, Sean Manaea. What's the scouting report on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. Up now for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. Fouled off left side.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And he grounds one to the right side. Alonso. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, center fielder.
As we take a look
Jacob
at the Nationals lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Stone Garrett.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. Manaea checks over to first, and he's back.
Here's someone, historically speaking, that prefers day games over night games, so I'm excited to see what he does in this one.
Off the plate inside, and that's ball 1. And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's a strike. Now 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Runner on the go.
That's down.
Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two outs, base is empty. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Lindor on to first. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Mets 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., here's Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Gore back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Next pitch is downstairs. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
And that one ripped to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. It's
Batting
always
seventh,
fun to see a
left
double
fielder,
rip down the
Brandon
line.
Nimmo.
That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at second. Ground ball right side, low. Takes it himself. One out in the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early,
Batting
but you
eighth,
still want to
catcher,
move the runner up
Francisco
and give your team a
Alvarez.
chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And here is Francisco Alvarez. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that's outside. Ball one. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI
Batting
single,
ninth,
and they lead by
center
3.
fielder,
Puts a run on the
Elly.
board and picks up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
One gone, runner at first. And now it's Jose Siri.
Ball one.
In the dirt. Safe at second. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The 1-1.
That's ball two.
In the dirt. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 4.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
outside. And the count is 3-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Account full.
Still only one out here in the inning. And they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Marte stands in now and watches strike one.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Line drive. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. They put 2 on the board, 2 hits, an error, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 4 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2 for C.J. Abrams now.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Swing and a foul out of play. That's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. It's 4-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Next to hit, James Wood. In there, and it's 0-1. One on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And now the count filled up 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. There's a strike.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
on the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Garrett started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Hit hard, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
So bases all loaded up, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Vientos whips it across. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
Keep an eye on this at bat, because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
That's a little bit low. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-3.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Nationals 3. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Splits the plate, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one upstairs. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Soto getting the start in right. 26 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Nobody out, runner at first. That one finds the zone, and now 2-2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
This to third, dive, and he's got it. To second for one, and it's over his head. Great backup and right, though, and that keeps everyone where they are.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well, but either way, that's a tough play and a tough error.
First and second, no outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air to left center. Wood sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Movement in the bullpen. Jackson Rutledge preparing to come on if needed. Hers, the lefty, warming up as well. Two on, one out. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Good feed, that's one. Adelard, it's a double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Set for the bottom of the third, and now up for Washington, Jacob Young.
Jacob Young.
First pitch misses.
You know, these Nationals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but
now
you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. That was the sweeper, but it missed. 1 out, bases empty. That one's in there, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor zips it to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Right side, Soto sizing this one up, squeezes it, that is the inning. So they make short work of them there. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 4 and the Nationals 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Pete Alonso. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And that's downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering is outside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Two and 1 now. Fastball is outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
To first, might be 2. To second, Abrams. On to low. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mets 4 and the Nationals 3. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here is Josh Bell.
Designated hitter, Josh Bell.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. next pitch is outside. And that's a little bit high. That's in there. And now it's filled up 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Nationals.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. His first time. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Up now for Washington, Stone Garrett. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball for a strike.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation where he needs something on the ground.
And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Way inside. Gets away. A wild pitch, and the tying run is now 90 feet away.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-4.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Keibert Ruiz. And strike 1 to the catcher.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
There's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Ball 1 there.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the top of the 5th we go, and we are tied 4-4. Back here in Nationals Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Gore back to work. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Called strike right there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Starling Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside low, and a count 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
McNeil stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two balls, no strikes to count. Just missed. Juan Soto would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Go ahead run on base. Juan Soto now. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And there's a ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And now 2 balls and a strike. McNeil leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Inside, just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Tied at 4. Fouled off. He was late.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Mets lead 1. This game's all tied at 4. Back in Washington, D.C. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now up for Washington, Paul DeYoung. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
So the Nets lineup turns over, and now it's going to be Ahmed Rosario. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And another ball. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. Makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Nationals, center fielder.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jacob Young. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed has some trouble with it. Base hit, so he gets on base and keeps it going.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now snap throw to first. Young back on a dive.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And now the count is even. Right through there for a strike.
2-2 down.
Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. So no runs here at a base hit, no errors, and one left. We're through 5, and we are tied 4-4. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Derek Long.
For the Nationals, number 58, Derek Long.
Leading off, Mark Vientos.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Lucas Sims looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Lopez getting cranked up as well. The 1-2. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you commit it. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Lindor, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
And that skips into dirt. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And a slider in there for a strike. Alonso, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. A little bit low. 1-2 to count.
1 ball,
2 down,
strikes,
nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And there's a ball. Way high.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Out towards right center field. Garrett. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 33, A.J. Minter.
Now here is C.J. Abrams.
Washington, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
And he lays down a bunt. And he barehands it. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's been a great free agent side. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Dedniel Nunez appears to be getting loose. Young, a left-hander, also throwing. And now 2-0. Swinging a foul straight back. Tied at 4. High fly ball right field. Soto gets under it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now that is left fielder
James Wood digging in for the Nationals. There's a strike.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Nationals go quietly. Score remains tied at 4.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Nationals.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
39.
Lucas Sims.
Lucas Sims.
Now at the plate,
Leading off
Brandon
for
Nimmo.
the Mets, left fielder,
So easy to look at the
Brandon
big
Nimmo.
boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The 0-2. Almost
1 ball,
got him.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Just
That's
misses the
ball 2.
mark outside the zone. Next pitch is outside.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Tied at 4. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
Next to hit,
Francisco
Francisco Alvarez. Just off the inside edge. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Just missed. That one misses. 3-1.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is out of here. His second homer of this series. Just like that, they move in front. It's 5-4.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's in the dirt.
Two balls, one strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run.
Now
Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Starling Marte up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one not close. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Daniel Nunez.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Well, one-run game. Stone Garrett digs in down.
Right fielder, Stone Garrett.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Nationals, catcher
Stepping in, Keibert Ruiz. That's in for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball. That's a slider for a strike. Next pitch is outside. That one almost got him. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Paul digging in for the Nationals. The entire defense, infield and outfield, shifted to the left. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Paul DeYoung bless one out. His 4th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 5-5.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Up now for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. Up the middle, Lindor fires to first on the run. On the money, nice play. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. All even at 5 apiece. Back after this on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jorge Lopez.
Now pitching for the Nationals, number 21, Jorge Lopez.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
For the Mets, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Activity in the bullpen. Jose A. Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. There's a swing and a miss.
1-ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. First out in the top of the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Right fielder, Juan
And now the right fielder,
Soto.
Juan Soto, known for his late inning heroics. And he takes one right on the black, and it's 0-1.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And delivers outside. Up and in, look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That misses the zone. And now 3-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something
Now
that's been part of his career since day one.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running here. Luis Angel Acuna.
Luis Angel.
Go ahead run on base. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
No strike.
That's too low. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Young under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And that's in there at the knees.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
This to third. Fires over to first. Lindor retired. And that is that. Mets strand 1. And this remains a 5-5 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Danny Young.
Danny Young.
So coming into the game now on defense, Tyrone Taylor. He takes over at right.
Number 15.
And now up for Washington, Jacob Young.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
That one drifts inside. And there's a strike. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 2-2. That's down and in. Nathaniel Lowe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but in some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Sean Reed Foley getting ready to go. Strike on the inside corner. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. That's inside. C.J. Abrams in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pulled out on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So 2 down now, and here is C.J. Abrams. 1 for 3. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1-0.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Josh Bell digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. And a strike in there.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Popped up. McNeil. And that will end the inning. Nationals lead 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Lopez back to work.
That's outside.
Just off the outside edge. And that's down and away.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Next offering misses down and away. Brandon Nimmo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. His 7th home run of the season, and they take the lead. It's 6-5.
It's no surprise this guy has won the home run derby multiple times. He was born to hit them. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jorge Lopez done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Number
the
68
Nationals.
taking over on the mound.
Number
Just trying to
68.
keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Gets the call. That's strike 1.
0-1.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swings through that one out in front that time. Activity in the Washington bullpen. DJ Hurts, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Rutledge, the right-hander, also getting loose. And the 0-2. Now one
ball,
missed.
2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
And now Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Line to left and foul ball. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Now
2 outs, base is empty.
Jose
And now the center
Siri.
fielder, Jose Siri. That one finds the zone. That's strike
0-1
1.
the count.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Not
1 ball,
close with that
2
one,
strikes.
and the count is 1-2. Hit in the air left field. Wood sizes this one up. He's got it, and that is out number 3. And some late inning drama here in the 9th as this homer gives them the lead. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Now pitching
Coming on for
the
the
New York
save
Mets.
here, and something he couldn't
Number
get done in his last
39.
appearance. So let's see if he
Edwin
can bounce
Diaz.
back and lock this thing up.
Well, 1-run game. James Wood getting ready to hit.
Left fielder,
This kid picked up in a
James
trade.
Wood.
A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Check swing, and he went 0-1.
0-1.
One-run game, bottom 9. Little chopper rolls foul. And fouled off. Struck him out looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
He's 2 outs away. Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett. That's a strike. One down, base is empty.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz, as the Nationals are down to their final out. Lifted to left, and this should do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, Americans tell a lie. The dollar cover the floors, flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on. The weather throwing me off. I'm in the city of lost angles. I'm trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me. I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want to siphon it up. They rewriting it with every bit of spiting it. Ever since I gave first pass of Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want to siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet. And that's damn cold. I'm like, yeah.
Here come the boogeyman, what we do on the can run the clock on the American bandstand. Pushing the band, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, give me the girls in the, cause I need all the things that's in the damn